Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to Super Meat Boy Forever. So, in the last episode, we tried to fight Omega Alpha, and as you can probably tell, it didn't go too well. Not from a lack of trying. It just took me an hour and 45 minutes to fight it, and I still wasn't done with it, so I was decided to just come back and fight it another day. Fortunately, I now know about 90% of what the boss is going to throw at me, so yeah, I now have working knowledge on how to actually fight the boss, and good old muscle memory will eventually return in time. So, yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna go into the fight and see what happens. So, yeah. Not sure if I can... Okay, I can't go skip the cuts. Okay. So, knock this guy down. Okay. Well, muscle memory is letting me down already. It's not supposed to be doing that, but it is. Okay, and go! And now for the difficult part, because I don't actually know what I'm doing here. Oh. Oh, I did it! I did it first try! Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it. I did that. Well, I did the part I didn't know first try, so. Okay, so punt. So, to recap, we're based God. That's all I'm gonna say. God. We're fighting God. Okay, now that I know what I'm doing. Okay, if I hit that wall in the back and then I don't do it. Okay, so I gotta... So you really do have to do it perfectly. Because if you don't knock off enough of his health before you get to him at the final stage, you weren't going to beat him. Okay, but I do know what I'm doing. That is a good thing. I know what I'm doing now. In theory, I can do the entire thing now. Ow. In theory, I can do the entire thing now that I know what I'm doing. That last bit at the end is definitely going to be the hardest part because I have to boil him down just enough. But I can, in theory, do the whole thing now. I got him! Yes! Okay. Alright, that's done. We have defeated Omega Alpha. Alright, end of the game now. Presumably. Alright, he's going to sleep. Oh, do they get their kid back now? Do they get him back? Do they get her back? Oh. Alright. Okay, happy reunion. Uh-oh. Well, okay, I guess I should have expected this. You can't really kill God. Uh-oh. so sad. I just don't know what to say. Oh, he just did not get an idea. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay. Oh, it was Dr. Fetus the whole time. He was controlling it. Oh, that's so cute. He's happy now. Okay, never mind. Wait, so punching Dr. Fetus fixed everything? Well, okay then. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay. They don't really understand what happened, but... Here comes the monster army. Here comes the woodland critters. Never... Alright. Alright. Okay, my controls. It's falling asleep because I'm not doing anything, but... So is Dr. Fetus dead? Alrighty. Alright, happy ending. Alright. He's angry, but not really a threat anymore. I mean, his suit's kind of broken beyond repair. We won't be seeing him for a while, I don't think. He's still very much alive, but can't really do much of anything. They're friends now. He made a friend. Happy ending all around. I mean... Alright. Okay, that's the end. Alright. So that's the end of the game. We beat it! So, okay, so that's Super Meat Boy Forever. So, great game! I very much enjoyed it. So, yeah, it is a little bit the controls are a little bit weird to get used to. I've complained ad nauseum for the past couple of episodes about how the punch and jump buttons are kind of being bound to the same thing is probably not the best idea, but in any case, it is a really good game. It is a quality sequel to Super Meat Boy, at least from what little I played of Super Meat Boy, and it does feel like this is a very good successor to it. My main complaint with the game is that it just kind of, well, the thing about Super Meat Boy is that it was just kind of one of those genre-defining things where it was so hard and so brutal in its difficulty that every other platformer after them decided to take up the mantle and try to make more platformers that were also brutally difficult in the same vein as it. And the end result is that Super Meat Boy just kind of Super Meat Boy Forever just kind of doesn't really make much of an identity for itself as a result of that. It is a very good game, don't get me wrong, but it just feels like I've played it before, is the kind of thing. It just feels like it was supposed to be this. It does feel like a proper sequel to the game, and I'm glad that they did bring it back and make a new proper sequel to Super Meat Boy, because Super Meat Boy was probably one of the biggest games of its time, and now it finally has a proper series under its belt. It now has a sequel, proper follow-up to it. But it is just a little bit. But it does feel like it hasn't really It doesn't feel like it's really going to impact It doesn't feel like it's going to impact the platforming market in the same way. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game. It was very much a quality sequel, and I would definitely recommend it to people who want to see more of Super Meat Boy. If you want to play another Super Meat Boy game, it's absolutely within your interest to play it. Also, we got more cutscene.
When our heroes started this journey, I don't think they had any idea what they were getting into. Sure, jumping over saws is one thing. That's the easy stuff. But they traveled through a fractured timeline and punched a god! All for Nugget. Had you warned them about this beforehand, it would not have made a difference. They did what they had to do, and they would do it all again. Just for her. For now, though, they can live happily ever after.
And then Nugget's gonna wind up being a playable character in the sequel. Just in the third. Oh, more cutscene? All right. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, what is he doing? Oh! Oh, he's cloning him. He's making more Super Meat Boys. Ooh. Dr. Fetus will return. Okay, so there's more.
Chapter complete.
Okay, well that's the end of chapter 5. Oh! Oh! Okay, then. Alright, so... yeah, there's another chapter after this. Interesting. Probably well, okay, so there is indeed another chapter. I'm not gonna be... actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to play it. Well, maybe. I'll continue this. I'll probably continue the playthrough because... so... okay, so based on this, it seems that this level isn't quite finished yet. Or at the very least, it's falling apart at the seams. So we got another chapter we gotta play through. Not sure how long the chapter's gonna be, but it seems like it's going to be a combination of all of them. If I had to guess, it looks like it's going to be a combination of all of them. But in any case, that's statistics. That's everything done. We beat the game. God Puncher beat. Okay, so we got an achievement for beating Dr. Fetus. Well, for beating Omega Alpha. So, oh yeah, that's how the game. So yeah, we've beaten all the bosses. It seems that's the only achievement we have left. So it doesn't look like there's got to be a boss for the last chapter then. All right, well that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, okay. So and also there's additional chapters that we haven't seen yet. Alrighty. So we got so there's three additional additional movies that we haven't seen yet. But and I'm assuming they're tied to the end of, what is it called? They're probably tied to Oxdead Beef, if I had to guess. Yeah, Oxdead Beef. Okay, it is a combination of all of them. It is just a jumbled mess. But in any case, we've beaten the main game. We've beaten we've beaten the main game. We've beaten the main story. All five of the main chapters have been beaten, and now there's a secret bonus chapter now that we've beaten it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for Super Meat Boy Forever. Again, great game. A really good sequel to Super Meat Boy. If you like Super Meat Boy and want to play more of it, then I definitely recommend it out. It's not as long, but it also encourages you to go through the entire game again and activate New Game Plus, which I can actually do from the main menu here. So, yeah, if you want to go through and play it again, then if you want to... So, yeah, the idea is that you just keep regenerating levels from scratch until you beat it. And it's a really fun game in that regard. It is going... And I understand some people are a little bit miffed about how it works and how it doesn't feel like it's a proper sequel. And truth be told, it was originally going to be a mobile-only title, but then they expanded it into a console release, and here we are. So yeah, it's a fun game, and I do recommend checking it out. So if you do like Super Meat Boy, this won't disappoint. It probably won't impress you the same way as the original did, because there have been 10 years worth of platform games that have adopted Super Meat Boy's mantra of make it really, really hard. So yeah, so unfortunately it probably won't wow you the same way, but that's not a bad thing. It is still a really good sequel. It's just one that I feel I've played a couple of times before. But in any case, yeah, that's gonna do it for Super Meat Boy Forever. Thank you guys so much for watching this series. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month. It really helps me out, and you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks that I might say thanks. So be sure to check those out in the description below as well. Also, if you guys want to help support me, if you guys do want to support me even further, then I do have a Twitch. Yesterday we actually streamed Miitopia. I've already played it, but I went back to revisit it because, well, the Nintendo Switch port has added some new stuff, and I'm not totally sure what that is. I haven't played it at the time of recording this, but if you guys want to see more, want to see me play through Miitopia, then go check that out. I have linked the VOD here. I put the VOD up here. You can also check it out by going to twitch.tv/ZackMorris.Twitch. Be sure to go check that out. And also, if you want to see more videos from me, then be sure to check out the videos linked in the end screen. The top video is the most recent video. It may or may not be this one. Whereas the bottom video is the video recommended to you based on what you've already seen from me. So, if you want to see more of what you like, or try something completely different, then be sure to check both of those videos out. But, regardless of whether or not you do any or all those things, thank you guys so much for watching. As the next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!